day of November Lead Code Daily Challenge. So today's problem is longest palindrome by concatenating two-letter words. Have I solved it? No, I haven't yet. So we are given an array of strings, and each string consists of two lowercase English letters, and we need to select some of these words, concatenate them, and then form a palindrome. And we need to find the length of longest palindrome, which can be created in this way. For guys who don't know what a palindrome is, it's a word. It's a word that is read same front and backwards. So words like madam, Malayalam. So if you read them from front or from back, they read the same. So yeah. So as the length of these words is constant, which is 2, we can't preempt these words. By preemption, I mean that like every word has to be only 2 characters long. So this is a very important part of this question, that if I think of adding a word in this palindrome, PO, let's say, then there is no other way of compensating these two words PO than by another word OP, right? Because this O cannot be compensated by anything else. Like if I assume that, okay, if I compensate this with another word, let's say IO, then this P is missing, so they have to put this P anyways. So the thing I'm trying to say is that if there is a word I'm putting in this palindrome, then these words have to be compensated by another word which is the reverse of this word. You can imagine this like a balance, something like this, like a balance like this. So if you put a weight on this, then you have to put a similar weight on the right side so that it does not crumble down. So if I put a word here, then I'd put its reverse here. And the one exception we can make is in the center we can put only a single word which has same characters, right? So I think this should work. So first I take frequency of these words, and then take our word answer for each word in words. For each word in C, which is frequency, I take its reverse. Reverse is equals to its reverse. And then if reverse is equals to word, in that case this word has same characters like AA, BB, CC, right? And so one thing I can do is, if I find a word like that which has same characters, I can put it in middle, right? So when I'm putting a word on the left side and it's reverse on the right side, so most of the words I distribute equally. So let's say if I have 5 AAs, and I'd put 2 AAs on the left and then 2 AAs on the right. So all the even number of words I would try to distribute it on the left and right hand side. And if there is any remaining one, if there is at least one odd AA, I try to put it in the middle, right? So I need to have like a boolean value that, okay, there is odd, which I can put in center. So currently I assume I don't have it, so if its length is even, then maybe I'll put it in the middle. So I'll say, okay, there is at least one word to put that in the middle, and apart from that I'll just divide these words, I mean I'll divide the rest of the words onto its left and onto its right. So a word of two pairs will be formed, right? And for each pair there are two words, there are two characters. So I'd add the answer by this. I mean, this would be the number of pairs formed, right? This would be the number of pairs formed, and I'm putting each of it on left and right, so it will into two. And if it is not, like if the word is like this, like if it is unequal, that case I'll see its reverse. I'll see the and let's say, so the count of CF is, let's say, 5, the count of FC is, let's say, 3. In that case I can only form 3 pairs, right? So I can only form the minimum of the pairs, right? So if reverse is in, if reverse in counter, I can form minimum of C of word comma C of ref pairs, right? Right. So I have exactly answer number of pairs. So I return, so each pair has two characters, so into 2. And if there is a not middle in the middle, then I would have one extra pair which I can put in the middle. And yeah, and for each pair there are two characters, that's why I'm multiplying it by 2. I'm not signed in, but I am signed in. Why? Yeah, that's it for today, and see you tomorrow. Bye.